Hey guys, I'm Alexander Jasper-Jay, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a bit of a serious topic. So Chase Ross already touched on this and talked a bit about his experience with this individual, and I'm going to also be talking about my experience with this individual. Now, I'm not going to refrain from saying this individual's name after I get over this individual thing, because I feel it's important to guys who are just being introduced to the community. And not everybody is aware of people's past, and not everybody knows to look into people's past, so I'm just going to be upfront about it. Part of the reason I'm saying this is because in the Facebook conversation on Chase's status, a lot of people in the community were asking who Beck is. And now, cat's out of the bag, Beck FTM. He refers to himself in third person as that all the time. Just watch out for somebody who refers to themselves in third person as Beck FTM. So my first experience with Beck was just in his Facebook group. I was one of the members, and I noticed a lot of sketchy stuff going down. Nobody was allowed to post anything for like selling if it wasn't from one of his stores. It was strict like that. Like, anytime somebody posted a link because they were selling bracelets for like $2 a pop, Beck would just get on them. They'd be either kicked out of the group or just reprimanded, and then the post would be deleted. That to me rubbed me a little bit the wrong way. And like, I understood a little bit because like, hey, it's his group, he's trying to promote stuff, like whatever, I don't care. But then I noticed he started running the giveaways, and you know, it was a little sketchy. I heard that he got the binders for free, but he was charging for them in a giveaway, and I was a little bit off put by that. So I kind of like took a step back and I started researching. I saw all these accusations of scams coming up, and how his store was scamming people, and how like people were receiving pumps meant for cis men when it was marketed as a pump for trans men, and people were just getting the wrong product, or not on time, or not at all, and I was just like, okay, wow. So people started calling him out, and I joined that. And then he messaged me, like privately, he messaged me, called me out for calling him out, and I was like, look dude, the stuff you've been doing just isn't okay. And then he continued to misgender me and call me different names, and I posted the screen cap of the conversation in his Facebook group and in another Facebook group that he was in, because he was running his scams in that group too. It was just like, look, this stuff is happening, this isn't okay. Both posts were taken down, and I understand why both posts were taken down. People saw it as me trying to attack Beck, but really, Beck was misgendering me, and I was just trying to be like, hey, this is a member in this group, on the Facebook group that wasn't his. I was like, hey, this is a member in this group, and he is doing these things to other trans guys. I don't really know what wound up happening with Beck there, because I then blocked him, or he blocked me, I don't know. We blocked each other. And that was like the last I had heard of him for a while, except for a little bit on Tumblr, where like there was some messages exchanged back and forth between like Beck and a whole slew of people just calling him out. And then he disappeared off Tumblr, and he disappeared off Facebook for a little bit. And then he reappeared recently with the site where he claims to be a life coach, and he claims to be able to give referrals to people, and he claims all of these things which simply aren't true. And he's basically charging for information that could be found free elsewhere, and Chase talked about this. Like, seriously, this information is so easily accessible, yet he is charging for it. And he claims to offer family counseling. He's not qualified to do. He could actually wind up making the situation in your family a little bit worse. And there's services that he cannot either properly provide or are available elsewhere. He's also charging for prayer, which As a person who grew up in the Catholic Church and doesn't even identify as Catholic anymore, doesn't identify as Christian in any sense of the word, I find that extremely offensive. It is a perversion of the Church and what the Church stands for. Charging for prayer is not an okay practice. It's disgusting. Prayer is supposed to come from a place of purity and truth. And when you mix money into that situation, it becomes dirty and tainted. Receiving money to pray for an individual that you are preying on is wrong. I realize I just had a bit of a moment where I got angry, and I don't want to do that. I don't want that to be what this video is about, but I'm very offended by that because of my history and how I was raised. So yeah, just please watch out for this guy. I wouldn't attempt to contact him to call him out. I wouldn't attempt to contact him in any way. I would just advise that you stay away from this guy. For your own safety, for your mental safety, for your wallet safety, just stay away. And if you come across a site that sells trans gear and you aren't aware of the reputation of this site, please research before you buy. This was probably a bit of a long video. I'm sorry for that, but I really am just concerned. And just so you guys know, the services Beck is claiming he provides for a fee, I'll do all of them free. If you have any questions about how to get a referral for hormones, you can contact me and I will research into that for you. If you have any questions about how to get a referral for surgery, you can contact me and I will research into that for you. If you need somebody to talk to your parents to make your situation a little bit easier and they are willing to talk to me, I will do that for you. And I am not a religious man, but if you are going through troubles and you need somebody to send some positive vibes your way, I will 100%. Please be safe. Peace out, Scout people. I shall see you soon. Bye.